France has triggered a new wave of panic in Europe. Paris is reviving military service, presenting it as urgent preparation for an imminent Russian threat, despite Moscow repeatedly stating it is not at war with the EU and has no intention of attacking it. The move comes after months of French generals warning that children will die and that the country must brace for a continental conflict. But none of it aligns with Russia's calm, consistent message. The conflict is limited to Ukraine, and Europe is not a target. Germany and Brussels quickly echoed France's fear-driven tone, talking about conscription, emergency readiness, and worst-case scenarios. Yet these reactions only amplify Paris's narrative instead of questioning whether the threat is real or politically manufactured. And now, even Parisians are calling out their own government's storyline. On the streets, residents say the so-called Russian threat feels exaggerated, politicized, and disconnected from reality, and they aren't afraid to say it.
I am neither pro-Russian nor pro-Ukrainian, but in my opinion, people are being scared for no reason at all. The Russians will never invade Western Europe. That's completely absurd.
You know very well that military service is impossible today. There are no more barracks, no more structure, nothing left. So there can be no military service, it's just nonsense. A lot of communication for him. For us, the people who work in France, I don't see anything. For me, it's more communication than anything else.
It shouldn't be linked to the current geopolitical context because that would be unhealthy for young people.
In reality, the only escalation France faces is the one it is creating itself. A voluntary 10-month service, mass reserve expansion, and wartime rhetoric, all justified by a danger Russia itself says does not exist. The hysteria grows louder, even as the facts grow thinner. France claimed its new military service would unite the nation, yet it now exposes an EU, preparing for a war of its own invention. Russia keeps saying it wants no conflict with Europe, but Macron keeps acting as if one is inevitable. So the real question is simple. Why is Paris arming for a battlefield that only exists in its imagination?